Hey guys, it's Lori, and I was going to jump on here and do a video about something totally different, but I just got some really disturbing information from someone who I've not even had a chance to respond to on my Wise Pharmacist page. She actually sent me a video by Richie from Boston, which I will post the link. But since I was going to do a live anyway, when I saw this, I was like, no, we got to switch gears and pray about this, because this is really, really disturbing. So I had heard about this, but I hadn't really keyed in, which I'm learning is not the way to live my life. Thank you very much. So apparently they are getting ready to release like 750 million genetically modified mosquitoes. Let's see, Florida mosquitoes. 750 million genetically modified insects, which is mosquitoes, will be released. Local officials in Florida have approved the release, that have been genetically modified to reduce local populations. It says local populations. Local populations of what? Okay, people, mosquitoes. The aim, get this, is to reduce the number of mosquitoes. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, guys. Thanks for jumping on. The aim is to reduce the number of mosquitoes that carry diseases like dengue or the Zika virus. Y'all, Zika was hardly even a thing in the U.S. I've not read up on this. I don't know why Florida is the chosen. But guess who is funding all of this? Check this out. All right, this is an article from June 20th, 2018. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has partnered with Oxitec for the development of a new strain of genetically modified mosquitoes that can help reduce the spread of malaria in America. Do we have a problem with malaria in America? I missed that memo. Oxitec has developed a self-limiting technology that selects against female mosquitoes, the ones who bite and spread disease. Hello, hi Kelly, hi Kirsten. I posted this when it first broke. Scary as hell, look what GMO grains have done to us. You guys, first of all, Gates is behind this. What is he not behind? Why? It's like the scientists messing with the organisms, the viruses in the lab. We've got our GMO crops now. We've got the genetically modified vaccines. Everything here is exalting itself against the knowledge of God, against who God is, saying we've improved on God. That's what this whole genetic modification thing. And so, but this is the clincher. You got to watch this video. I didn't even know Bill Gates had his very own YouTube channel because I don't care. But yeah, so this is a 54-second video. It's titled Mosquito Week. It's from the Gates notes. Hold on, let me go into full screen here. See where my sound is at. Okay, it's pretty good. All right, so I am going to play this for you. You guys brace yourself, okay? Brace yourselves. Here we go. Okay, we got to start this again. Replay, sorry. mosquitoes, still the deadliest killer. Okay, I'm going to play that again, and I'm going to pause it. That's a Grim Reaper. That is completely demonic. I mean, it just gives me chills every time I watch this. I've watched it like 5 times now. I just saw it right before I started making this video. I'm going to play it again. Sorry about my lights. I guess I could turn them off. Nah, I don't know if that's going to work. Hold on. You guys know how technically savvy I am here. See if I can get this other light on. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, so much for that great idea. You can watch it yourself, but I will play it again. But it's a Grim Reaper. You guys, I got to tell you a story. Years ago, years ago, when my kids were little, I was still married to their dad. He brought home this Halloween costume. Well, he found it on the side of the road. He's one of these people that picks up stuff on the side of the road. It drives me nuts. But anyway, every once in a while, I guess you find something. But anyway, he came home with this black cloak thing. And it was like, where did you get that? And he held it up. And I was like, gosh, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's the Grim Reaper. It's the Halloween costume. I don't remember if it was Halloween or not, but anyway, it was on the side of the road. He picked it up. The next morning, in the wee hours of the morning, I had this incredibly demonic sexual dream. I mean, it was like, it was awful. It was just, I just remember waking up and just being just disgusted and horrified, and I don't even now remember what the dream was, but I just remember it was really awful. And I'm not a nightmare person. I'm not a person that has bad dreams or anything like that. But I literally laid there in bed praying, and I was like, what opened the door, Lord, for that demonic dream? And right away, he had left that Grim Reaper thing in our carport. And I knew that's exactly what it was, that had opened the doors to the demonic, to be able to give me that dream, right? And I woke him up, and I told him, I said, you got to go burn that thing right now. You got to go burn it. It is demonic. So the level, I'm just sure I don't have to say this, the level of demonic that Bill Gates is just, it is absolutely mind-blowing to me. And I mean, I don't know, it's just another example. So anyway, let's watch it again. Gotta hit replay, Lori. So good at this. See the sickle? Still the deadliest killer. Really? Really? I don't think so. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what all this is about, other than I know it's not good. And it's Bill Gates behind something else demonic and evil in the name of helping, in the name of saving, and it is complete and utter bull. I want you guys to spread this. I'm going to post the video itself. I'm going to post, Richie from Boston goes into a lot more detail. He's excellent in his edited videos and stuff like that. So it's about 13 minutes, the one he does. But we've got to be praying against these mosquitoes, literally, that whatever the assigned mission that they have been given, because I don't believe this evil Grim Reaper to warn us about mosquitoes is what this is about at all. And you know, one of the things Richie from Boston tied in and I thought was interesting, I have no idea if this is relevant, but it was interesting, was when President Trump made the comment about the storm is coming, or whatever that comment was, and people were like, reporters like, what storm, Mr. President, what are you talking about? I don't know. All I know is you don't need a grim reaper evil like that to warn people about some stupid mosquitoes, unless there's a whole lot more involved, which is what I believe. Could these mosquitoes be facilitators of another disease that they're attempting to infect the people with? I wouldn't doubt it for a minute. Could it be have to do something with COVID-19? I don't know. They keep saying that the second wave is coming. It's coming. You know, also there's tornado activity or tropical storm stuff going on here. It's been raining every day, multiple times a day. I don't really watch the weather, because unless it's like impeding out my back door, since I've lived in Florida all my life, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. But there's a lot of storm activity. Well, of course, that we're talking about tons of rain. So even to pray that this mosquito release would be just an epic fail, because here's what I truly believe about COVID-19. It's genetically modified. I believe, this is my opinion, that it was manufactured in a lab. I think they've known about it. This was a planned event, the whole 9 yards. However, I do not think that it has affected nearly as many people as they thought, because it is genetically modified, okay? So it's kind of like, in their minds, they are, you know, they're better than God, right? They can manipulate things in labs, they can improve on God, and so, you know, that's the deception they're in, because the reality is they can't improve on God. There's no way. And so, you know, we just declare in the name of Jesus that this plan is going to fail, that this plan is not going to succeed in the name of Jesus. The assignment that has been even engineered into these mosquitoes, if you will fail in the name of Jesus. I am speaking that out, and I want you guys to share this and to declare this in the name of Jesus, that, you know, we are canceling this assignment in the name of Jesus. And I mean, I really think the whole world needs to know this. They need, again, to expose what Bill Gates is doing. And it's not just in the area of vaccine. He has literally got his hands, mostly his money, which allows him to put his hands in everything that is involved in killing. He is about death, because the Reaper, the Grim Reaper, represents death. Yeah, I've lived in Florida all my life. I've never feared mosquitoes. I never sat here one day. My parents never said, oh, honey, no, you can't go outside and play because there's too many mosquitoes. You might get bitten and die. We don't vaccinate for malaria in Florida. Zika, you even look worldwide, it was never a big thing. Why are we even concerned with mosquitoes that are going to kill mosquitoes that carry Zika? It doesn't make any sense. There's got to be some other huge agenda, is what I believe, or at least test case for a further agenda. There's no telling, but we know it's not good. So I'm going to look at some of your comments here, guys. I've just been yakking away. When was the last case of malaria here? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Great question. Let's, last case of malaria in the U.S. In the U.S. Let's see, about 2,000 cases of malaria are diagnosed in the United States each year. The vast majority of the cases in the United States are in travelers and immigrants returning from countries where malaria transmission occurs. Okay, which is interesting because we have drugs to help prevent malaria. So I guess I'm always concerned, when was the last death? When was the last death from malaria? Because, you know, I mean, we're going to catch diseases. We're going to catch viruses. It's not about the disease or the virus so much. It's about having that immune system that kicks it in the butt, you know? The U.S. was once a malaria epidemic country, but as of 1951, malaria was declared eliminated here. Thank you. Now approximately 1,500 malaria cases and five deaths are reported in the United States annually, mostly in returned travelers. And I will add, with compromised immune systems, more than likely, because I don't think your average healthy person is going to drop dead of malaria. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. I wasn't going to get on here for real long. I got a lot I could talk about, but I just want to put this out to you, spread it far and wide, far and wide, far and wide, and, you know, pray against it. Pray against it. Let's see what else we got going. Because the sheep will allow it, people need to wake up. You know, we do, and yet I can honestly say I probably saw this, but like the spiritual ramifications of it didn't really dawn on me until I watched the video that I watched just before I started making this video. Yeah. Yes, you're right, Kirsten. It is deeply troubling, and got to spread it. Not just me, but please share this video. And again, I'm going to post the Grim Reaper video and the Richie from Boston video, and we just got to get word out there. But most of all, we've got to get the Christians praying against this, canceling the assignment. Yeah, I know. I'm guessing pretty much anything genetically modified Gates is behind. That's what I'm starting to believe. There was an article I pulled up. I don't know, which one was it? I kind of scanned a couple of different articles, but it just was talking about the lab, like all that they can do in the lab to, for the mosquitoes. Oh wait, here it is. Test tube mosquitoes might help us beat malaria. I mean, I know malaria is a big issue in other countries, but again, if you have a strong immune system, it's not an issue. Why are we not doing what it takes to boost people's immune system in these third world countries? Good food, clean water, because we're not really about getting rid of the disease. He's about depopulation. What is so cool about these genetic techniques is how precise they can be. He's obsessed with himself. He's obsessed with the lab. He goes into some diagram, and I just can't even wrap my brain around it, because at the end of the day, it's all about exalting himself against God and saying he's improved on what God has already created, and it's completely impossible. GMO wheat got accidentally released. Yeah, Richie from Boston goes into the whole EPA thing and how with COVID they lifted, I guess, some stuff. I don't know. I didn't really get into all that. I just was so blown away by the Grim Reaper video, and I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about that. So anyway. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off. Please, we got to pray against this, share it, expose the truth, who's behind this. Just another prime example of how evil this man is, completely evil. What do? You pray against it. Open up all kinds of testing and releasing. We will see more bad. Opened up all kinds of testing and releasing. You mean about with mosquitoes? Yeah. I mean, this genetically modified crap, frankly, just needs to stop. It's evil. It's from the pit of hell. It's genetically modified anything is straight from the pit of hell, in my humble opinion. I can't call it anything other than that, because you are taking what God has created and you are manipulating it in a lab. But as I've seen the coronavirus be what I'm calling an epic fail, because it's still only affected less than 0.3% of the population. I mean, since it began. This is cases, deaths. It says we hit over 800,000. We're not even at 1 million deaths. I mean, come on. I think they were expecting a lot bigger hit with this thing. It just didn't pan out, and we didn't even see it coming, right? But God did. So, again, Christians, we got to rise up. We got to pray against this and cancel the assignment of these mosquitoes in the name of Jesus, So, all right, guys. Is it 0.03%? I don't know. I haven't done the math recently. Anyway, it's small. We know it's way less than 1%. And then there's the cases versus the deaths. It's just incredible. It hasn't, really, it's barely made a dent. Other than the mainstream media, you wouldn't even know it had hit, pretty much. We'd think that these people had the flu or some kind of respiratory thing. We wouldn't even know otherwise. It's incredible. So, all right, you guys, I love you. I'm going to hop off of here. Pray, share this video. Like I said, please share the Grim Reaper video, courtesy of Bill Gates. I mean, what an idiot to put that out there. Like, he really didn't think we were going to call this one. I'm telling you, I don't think the guy's as brilliant as he thinks he is, but that's my humble opinion. All right, love you guys, and we will talk soon. Good night.